The top 4 ways to do more deals in wholesaling real estate. What is up, guys? Zach Ginn here. And in today's video, I really want to give you 4 ways so you can do more real estate wholesaling deals, how to increase the amount of deals you're doing, and probably how to increase the amount of money you're making per deal, guys. This is what I want to break down today and share with you so you know how to do more deals in your wholesaling real estate business. What is up? I'm Zach Ginn. I've done over 1,000 real estate wholesaling deals in my past 5 years of experience in wholesaling real estate. And what I do on this channel is I want to bring everything you need to know about wholesaling. I want to give all the free knowledge out there and share with you exactly how you can become a millionaire with the power of wholesaling real estate. And specifically today, I want to share you ways that you probably don't know about that you could start implementing in your wholesaling business, or ways that I'm talking to you guys right now where I know you are probably not doing this and you should be doing it so you can do wholesaling real estate deals. So we're going to break down, we're going to share it today, guys. Just a quick FYI, anyone wants to hop on me, talk to me on these one-on-one streams. I do have my StreamYard link here, right here, so you can learn exactly wholesaling from me one-on-one. So I do have that link on there. If anyone wants to hop on and actually talk, love to do it. Love to help you guys out. So we are here. We are ready to go. We are ready to talk. What is up, guys? How is it going? What's up, everyone? Good evening to everybody. So let's get into it, guys. Make sure before we get going, make sure we hit that like button, guys. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you comment below your questions. And let's break this down. Let's get into it. What are the ways you're probably not doing in your wholesaling business that's going to lead to you doing more wholesaling deals? So let's break it down into a quick audio check. Make sure the audio is working, guys. And we're going to break it down. Welcome to the channel. So we're excited about this. We are ready to go. And let's sort of break this down. Just checking everything up here. And we're looking good, right? Boom. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So let's break it down. Oop, just quick audio check. Let's sort of break this down. Just check. Yep, no little click there. So, all right, let's get into it. So what is number one? What is the first thing most people aren't doing that they should be doing so they can do more deals in their wholesaling real estate business? Number one, I can tell you right now, is reverse drawing for dollars your lists. I don't think enough wholesalers are reverse drawing for dollars enough. And I can tell you straight up, if you start just reverse drawing for dollars, just the general list you're doing for your cold calling, maybe even for your text blasting, through any type of marketing strategy out there when you're pulling a list, most people, and I've done this from talking to so many people one-on-one and actually talking about their wholesaling real estate business. It's very sad to say, but most of them straight up just do not reverse drive for dollars, and they just refuse to you. And really, if you do the math, right? So if I have 1,000, let's say, vacant land deals, right? Or just let's say 1,000 entire landlord lists, right? If I want to go direct mail that list, it's going to cost me 1,000. Actually, so if I have 1,000, it's probably going to cost me $500 at a minimum to mail that out. Like if I'm just doing like straight up math, because it's not that many leads, it's going to cost me, like it's crazy, but like $500 to mail that out. Where in reverse drawing for dollars, it's most likely going to cost me, if I'm doing 1,000 of it, probably if I put gas, it might cost, $30, $40, $50. And really, you're going to talk to 30x more people doing reverse drawing for dollars. So that's really another thing I can tell you, is just not enough people are doing that. So what is reverse drawing for dollars, right? This is when you go out here and you get the sticky note. So we're at the other side of the studio today. So pretty fun, guys. We have a lot of studios for the channel lately, and we're growing a lot of stuff out here. But these little sticky notes right here, okay? This is what reverse drawing for dollars is about. There's probably 250 in this right here. So this is maybe cost you $1, right? Maybe $2. But I can tell you right now, you could have 250 of these right now. You could probably make 10 grand off of just a little piece of paper right here, a little stack, 250 of these. I smell money. I smell about 20K I can do off of this, right? And what do you do on here, right? You grab a pen and you write down. So for example, if I'm doing let's just do what's a good list? Pre-foreclosure. I love pre-foreclosure is probably one of the most powerful lists here, right? So I'm going to write down, hey, this is Zach. I have a quick question about your property. Please give me a call back. That's all I'm going to do, right? I'm going to invoke curiosity with this. The sticky notes are powerful. Most gurus never talk about this, but the power of the sticky note is hands down. You cannot, guys, I cannot stress how important it is to be using sticky notes for wholesaling, because if you start reverse drawing for dollars, you're going to do a lot of deals. You're going to make a ton of money, and your success is going to go through the roof. So start reverse drawing for dollars, guys, because if I have that list there, I'm able to probably get a 40% response rate on 1,000, right? That's going to get 400 conversations I'm going to have. Where if I just cold call a list of 1,000, I at most are going to get what? 150 conversations, which means I'm having 350 more conversations than my competition. And this gets back to the next part. It's like, how do I crush my competition? How do I become the best wholesaler possible? Like, how do I crush everyone? You're talking to more sellers and you're just being more efficient with your list. And the best analogy for this, right? It takes a little more work, but like we can hire someone to do is it's like riding a bike an hour and then riding a car an hour, right? You're doing the same amount of work or you're doing something for an hour, but one person's way more efficient with that list, right? And that's the honest truth. Like you can spend an hour cold calling, but like reverse drawing for all is going to be way more efficient because you're going to talk to more sellers. And that's just going to help you way, way more. So I think so many wholesalers don't really use the power of that or they don't really understand it the right way. And hands down, you should be doing this, right? So start reverse drawing for dollars. I truly believe it's going to be very powerful. A lot of wholesalers aren't doing it the right way. Next here, guys, cold call the Zillow for sale by owners. And there's two reasons why I tell you to cold call the Zillow for sale by owners. Number one, there's plenty of deals right now just sitting on Zillow fsbos. And Zillow fsbos is a weird play because, you know, I like talking to fsbos and Zillow for sale by owners when they're older than 100 days, right? But if they are below 100 days, it gets really interesting because there's just so many deals. And that's the way it's interesting because like there might be 250, 300 Zillow for sale by owners out there, but like you could probably pull 2 or 3 deals out of that list. And that's the point, right? Like everyone thinks you call all these Zillow for sale by owners, you're going to just get deals left and right, right? Like you're not. And some people think there's going to be 0 deals on there. But really, if you talk to somebody that's had it listed for a while and they're just sick of it and they're ready for a cash offer and just get rid of the property, it's going to be really good. And I don't stress this enough, I think. And I do a dang FSBO cold calling every Tuesday, right? Like you see it on the channel. And I get people wanting to sell the property, get really good big discounts, get 30, 40, $50,000 discounts on it. And I like it, but just I think so many people don't understand the power of it, right? Because if you're doing virtual wholesaling and you're doing a big metro market, there's just deals out there. And I hate poaching other people's markets, but it's true. Like I'll have somebody where I remember I did a deal in Delaware on a Zillow for sale by owner. I think I got a $40,000 price reduction. All these people watching were in Delaware. They're like, how did you do that? I got another great deal in Michigan. Like, Zach, how do you do that in Michigan, right? Oh, that's in my market. How did you do that? Because I called, all right? You didn't call. I had to call. Like, it's ridiculous. Why do I have to be the one calling? It drives me insane, but that is the absolute honest truth. So many people are just, they're too good to cold call for sale by owners. And you're not too good in wholesaling. And I think so many people think they're too good to be doing something. And no, okay? Like, you're not too good, okay? Like, I was like, Zach, you're too good at going points. Guys, I still go on points with my acquisition people to train them, okay? Like, if I want to train a really good acquisitions person, and I'm just going to go on a couple appointments and close in front of them so they can know and train it, because I don't want my other acquisitions people training their other competition, technically acquisitions people, right? Like, I still do it. Like, I'm not too good for stuff, right? I'm here to teach you guys. I still cold call to show you how to cold call because I'm not too good for it. And sometimes, if you're a real leader, sometimes, you know, and someone's threatening you, you got to go in there and you got to go in there and get your knuckles bloody and show who's the boss, right? And that's what I do. I show every single guru, every Tuesday, every single guru, shmuru, cold calling influencer that, hey, Zach clicks the live stream button and cold calls and he closes deals in front of you. First of all, because Zillow for sale by owners work. And second of all, most importantly, I'm really good at cold calling and I can close sellers. And I humbly believe I can whoop any wholesaling influencer in the entire country, but they're too scared to cold call live because they actually can't do it. They've never done it live. And you see the countless times I can close sellers. It is a joke that these gurus, they drive me crazy. It's insane. But yeah, guys, that's what I'm talking about today, guys. I really believe that cold calling for sub owners is huge. And the second reason why I really listed it today is because even the worst case scenario, cold calling a for sale by owner, is that you get better at cold calling. And I think so many people watching this live stream are really scared to start calling. And I know a lot of people are watching this like, yeah, I'm a little scared to cold call. You know, like I'm a little nervous. And the only way you're going to overcome those nerves is just by doing it, right? Like I see it, it happens all the sneaking time, but like, how do you get more confident with something? You just do it, right? And that's what you got to do. So the worst case scenario, you just get better at cold calling. And that's going to lead to you, if you're cold calling yourself, just better, right? So if I go and cold call 500 Zillow for sale by owners, I get really good at cold calling. And I know how to handle objections and difficult sellers. When I have to cold call like a different type of list or another type of list, or I go on my first appointment or second or third appointment, I'm going to be able to close better because I'm better at conversing with the seller. I'm better at conversing. I'm better at my confidence. I'm better at presenting my offer. I am better just just showing my confidence, showing that I'm ready to buy your house and how confident and ready I am to go. Just those little things will lead you to doing more deals because your closing rate's going to just skyrocket if you talk to enough sellers. Like just doing the reps out there, right? You got to get jacked up for wholesaling. And really, it's like any muscle memory. You just get better at doing it and then you become better at it. Like that's the point today, guys. That's the point. What I really want to break down is just, you got to do the work. You got to do the stuff that not a lot of wholesalers are willing to do. And you will get the results that other people are never going to get, right? And all my years cold calling is able to get me results that no other wholesaler is pretty much able to get because I put in the work. I created a quote unquote moat around me where I can cold call. No one can get to my level because I've done it so many stinking times. And it's kind of second nature to me. And I always practice it. And that is the point. Now, what is the third reason, right? Like, what is the third way how I can do more wholesaling deals this year, right? And I think this is a way that so many people, I remember we're talking about more and more, but so many people sell courses on this and how to do type things, but really it's just reverse wholesaling, right? And reverse wholesaling real estate, right? Is just another way to start wholesaling. And I think a lot of people, and this is becoming a lot more common, they're a lot more nervous to do dispositions or to find cash buyers. And I've been doing a little talk about this, right? I did the tutorial on the channel here, but really reverse wholesaling is when you find the cash buyer first, see where they want to actually buy property and then go after those areas. And then that makes it easier on your dispositions where you just find the deal and then boom, you find the deal and then the cash buyers are there and then boom, you sell it really quickly, right? So reverse wholesaling is going to be really powerful. It's a really good method. I absolutely love it. And I think so many wholesalers, they're really missing out on this opportunity to start reverse wholesaling. And really, if you're really nervous to deal with cash buyers or just to start wholesaling real estate, I think this is a really good tactic for you. And I think it's something I think a lot of people have to start doing. So I had my full tutorial last Thursday on this. So I check it out on the YouTube channel where I kind of just broke down the step-by-steps on how to do it the right way. Honestly, there's wrong ways to do reverse wholesaling. And just kind of funny the way you do it. But yeah, this is another way to do more deals because if you just, frankly, like if you just stink at dispositions and finding cash buyers, maybe just get the hard thing over with, right? Like I think that's going to help you out a lot. And honestly, you'll be able to do way more deals by just doing this. And my last little rant for today, right? Because I think I rant all the time on things, but it's absolutely true. So what is the last reason why you haven't done a real estate wholesaling deal? What is the last reason why you're not doing deals and how you can do more deals, right? And this is one that I think a lot of people have to kind of think to themselves, right? And let's sort of talk about this, right? But like, if you want to do more deals this year, you're going to have to call every single lead in your podio once a week. And this is a shocker for most people, right? This is where they get a little nervous. And this is where something I want to talk about to you guys today, because I think most wholesalers aren't following up enough. And it is true. The power is in the follow-up. The fortune is in the follow-up. The cash, like these deals are all in there for you to follow up. And they're all in your Podio. So what is Podio? It's basically a CRM, a customer relationship manager, basically a database of all these leads that you have. So if you've been wholesaling for like, I don't know, 3-4 months and you maybe have 100 leads in there. I know a lot of wholesalers, right? The person doesn't want to sell within a couple of weeks. They kind of just put them in the back of the CRM or the back of the Podium. They don't really talk to them. And honestly, what you need to start doing right now is actually start talking to these sellers. And when you start actually talking to these sellers that are just really in the old part of them, you start following up because real estate's changing a lot, right? And if you just keep following up, maybe your motivated seller did not want to sell their property 2 or 3 months ago, but now they want to sell it like right now. things are going to change a lot for you guys. And I honestly think you need to revisit it. I know we're doing in our operations, which is a lot of leads, like thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of leads that I don't think I can cold call once a week on all of them, right? That's a lot of cold calls, but I'm trying to get once a month, everyone throughout my entire CRM that even had an inkling of interest in the past 6 months, we're looking to basically buy the property. Now, at a deep discount, right? Like we're not looking to buy them at where they were last time, but like at a deep, deep, deep discount where we can have that conversation, try to get the property under contract, tell them it's a different market. Hopefully they understand, and that's going to help you out. But really, guys, the fortune is in the follow-up. You have to be following up with your sellers. You have to keep following up. So many wholesalers are not following up with their sellers, and it's actually causing a huge issue. So many people are leaving so much money just on the table. And a lot of wholesalers have the same deal in their CRM. So it's a huge issue I am seeing. So I really do think you guys need to start following up your sellers a lot more. And that's going to lead you to do more deals. The reason why it leads to more deals is there's probably on a decent wholesaler. So if you're doing at least $100K a year in wholesaling assignment fees, if you cold called every single old quote unquote dead lead in your follow-ups or in your podio once a month, you could probably make an extra, I would say 30 or 40K, which is a huge amount, right? Like that's a big, because most wholesalers don't do it. I don't really know any wholesalers outside of like some really big elite ones that constantly follow up with their dead leads in their podio, right? And this is why, and I want you guys to understand why all these people on like Facebook are like, let me buy your dead leads. Let me convert your dead leads, because those people understand how powerful those dead leads are, because you call them dead. If I've done these deals before, like somebody had an interest in selling it, but they were just not a motivated seller at all. And guess what happened? They turned into a motivated seller. It changes the game, guys and gals, because they turn into a motivated seller over time. They started wanting to sell maybe a year ago because they had some property damage, but they wanted too much for the property. Over time, they're more willing to get rid of the property. They're more willing to sell the property. And that's going to lead to a lot of money for you in your wholesaling real estate business. And I just want you guys to understand how powerful this stuff is, because so many wholesalers, they don't talk about it because they don't do it. And that's why so many wholesalers want to get into your dead leads, because there's so many deals in there. So guys, just understand, like, reverse drawing for dollars your list is going to be super powerful. I think so many wholesalers need to start reverse drawing for dollars. Guys, you're losing out on so many deals by not doing it, because you have the list there. And it's not as hard as cold calling. You're just putting a sticky note on the door and you're answering the call, which is so much easier than the outbound. You don't have to pay for skip tracing. It's super cheap. It's super effective. It's probably, if I get any of the list I have today, it's like the one thing stopping you from doing a ton of deals this year is just reverse drawing for dollars. Guys, it's cheap. It's effective. It's amazing. You need to start doing this. Just reverse drive for dollars your list, guys. I'm begging you. The sticky notes are here, guys. Like I can only wave these things around so many stinking times. Okay. Like y'all need to get on the sticky notes and start messaging your sellers. Write it down, guys. It's like 50 cents it costs to just send a direct mail out. This is more in person. It's handwritten. You're going to get calls back, and it's going to help you out. Your dang guru ain't going to talk about it because they can't make money off of you from doing it, but it works. So just heed my advice when I say this. That is going to be the one thing that could help change everything for you and your wholesaling real estate business, right? And again, guys, cold calling the Zillow for sale by owners. I absolutely love cold calling the Zillow for sale by owners. You see me do it every single dang week, and it causes results. You do the work, you get the results. That's what it takes to get a lot of money in wholesaling. Just cold call the Zillow for sale by owners, guys. I'm telling you, at worst, you become a better cold caller, which is going to give you more deals. So many people, guys, like I'm going to do my one-on-one calls today. And I'm telling you, like I have this, it's so ironic every time, because someone's going to come up to me and say, Zach, I'm not doing any deals. I don't know how to do any deals. Should I quit wholesaling? Is wholesaling the worst? I should be a realtor. Oh, excuse. Guys, I'm sick of the excuses. Okay. I'm sick of the dang excuses. Y'all need to start doing this. Reverse drive for dollars. So first thing, someone gives me an excuse. Hey, do you reverse drive for dollars? No. Okay. Do you do Zillow for sale by owners? No, I'm scared to talk to a seller. Where you're scared to make money. If you're scared to cold call, you're scared to make money. Scared money don't make money. Okay? J. Cole talked about it. If J. Cole talks about it, you should know about it. All right? Scared money don't make money. Broke thoughts and broke people don't make money. You cannot have a limiting mindset. You cannot have a failure mindset. Successful people go out here and take action. If you do not want to be successful, don't get into wholesaling. This is not the business for you to be a quitter. This is not the business for you to have excuses. This is not the business for you to just absolutely just give up. This is the business for you to take action, becoming accountable, start taking action, and going after and conquer it for your life, guys. You are fighting for your financial freedom. You are not fighting for anything else. You're fighting for yourself, okay? Before anyone ever comes out here and thinks you're going after your competition, guys, you're fighting for yourself. You're fighting for your financial freedom. You're fighting for your future. You're fighting for your kids' future, your financial future, your kids' financial future, your family, your generation's financial future. I don't know how that can get you jacked up ready to go in wholesaling. So when I have somebody that gives me an excuse, I tell them to all do these things. And you really got to understand why you're wanting to do it. And that's going to change a lot for you, right? Reverse wholesaling, right? Like if you're having this trouble dispoing your deals, start reverse wholesaling. It's going to change the game for you. And last but not least, guys, cold call every single lead in your podium. Now, this doesn't come into the newbies. I get that. But like for a lot of these wholesalers just watching that are doing some deals, hey, maybe reverse wholesaling is going to be your thing, right? And that is straight up going to be the thing that's going to change a lot for you, okay? And I think so many wholesalers, they have a lot of limiting beliefs. They have a lot of limiting mindsets that are stopping them from being successful in this business. And you just got to quit it. I'm sick of the excuses. I'm sick of the quitting mentality. You got to go all in for yourself, okay? I'm going to cold call Zach for the gold t-shirt. I like it, guys. I like it. I like it. But yeah, guys, like that's it. So we are here. We are here. Good evening, everyone. I'm here to my live stream. This is the Zach Ginn YouTube channel. Exclusive live stream for you guys. And what I really want to talk about is just how you can become as successful as possible in your business. I want to help everyone watching this live stream become the best wholesaler they possibly can, and really how to kick butt for your financial freedom. That is what I'm doing. That is what we're doing, and I'm really excited for it. So let's get some questions going. Let's see how I can help the people out, and let's get it going. What is up? Pee Wee says, how do I join a live? Guys, there is a streamer link. I'll post it in the comments right here so you know how to do it. And yeah, you can hop on here, talk to me, and we can help the people out and really help the wholesaling community out. So what is up? What is up, super freaks? I love it. What is up? What is up? What's up, Zach? How's it going? How's it going? Quick question here says from Ephraim says, hey, how are you doing? Question. The first call is to qualify the seller, right? On the second call, you make the appointment and write, but what do you say and how do you go about it, right? So when you're having a conversation with your motivated seller, the first thing you have to do is qualify the seller to a point, right? You're not going to do a perfect qualification, but really most initial calls are coming from a qualifying of two questions. Are you the owner of the property and are you interested in selling it? That is what we have to ask. And if they're interested in selling the property, we're most likely going to get off the phone call and then ask some more questions on the second part of the call there, right? Seeing if it's actually a motivated seller. In the first call, you sort of get the motivation there, seeing if they are, but really, you just want to see if they're interested in selling it. That's the point of cold calling in the beginning. You're not here to close the seller. That's how you do it, right? Just go to myfreewholesaling.com. Actually, I'll put it on the bottom here so y'all can see it. But yeah, it's my free real estate wholesaling course where I teach you guys wholesaling real estate absolutely for free. But yeah, my whole cold calling stuff's in there if you need some help. We got a lot of new people on here. So yeah, love to see it, guys. All right. Absolutely love these lives. So much information. I really appreciate that, Gina. What is up? What is up? What is up? How's it going? How's it going? Reverse drawing for all Edwin, just go to freewholesaling.com. Again, that's writing the sticky notes and just sticking them on the doors of properties that have a ton of motivation, right? Justin will call them, right? I love it. Love it. Awesome. 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 Are we going to get some cold calls tonight? Cold calling is usually on Tuesday. We can do a mock cold call if you really want. But yeah. What's up, Wu-Tang? Haven't seen him in a while. Awesome. Love seeing Wu-Tang in the house. What are your thoughts on cold calling estate sales? I'm not a big fan of estate sales. And I'm just being honest with cold calling them. Garage sales are where it's at. I think cold calling garage sales is really an underrated marketing strategy. I think a lot of you guys aren't doing it. And how do you cold call basically the garage sales, right? Just get a list of all the garage sales on Craigslist or Zillow. start calling those people up and seeing if they want to sell their property. So they might not even have their phone number on there, but you can skip trace it, go to like truepeoplesearch.com. There you have a list of garage sales. And I'm telling you, like, you could call 3, 4, 500 these lists, you're going to get a deal out of there. 15, 20, $25,000. There's so many money. There's so much money in garage sales. And these are the secret guru tactics that they sell behind courses that are a little old school, but they still work, man. I absolutely love them. Awesome. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of questions about reverse trying for dollars. Guys, you got to go to freewholesaling.com. There's not one person, so I got some peach. I've been drinking a lot of peach tea lately. I don't know what that means about me, but I'm drinking a lot of peach tea. So I think it's good live stream tea, because I always like to drink some of my live streams. I think everyone knows that. I don't know. I like the water, right? So it's kind of funny. People send me their water references, right? And yeah. But yeah, I would say if you don't know where reverse trying for dollars is, head over to freewholesaling.com. It's my free real estate wholesaling course, over 50,000 active, like literally logging in every single week, learning active members. And we'll teach you everything you need to know about wholesaling for free. And you get one-on-ones, you get all that fun jazz, and you get a lot of great stuff, free contracts, free stuff, like free downloads, all this cool stuff, infographics, all that stuff. It's at freewholesaling.com. I just want to help everyone out and sort of have a platform on it, right? And I think it's pretty cool. So Justin says, putting sticky notes, perfect. Yeah, it's a good explanation. You know, putting sticky notes on houses instead of skip tracing and cold calling them, that's probably the best explanation for it, right? What is up? All right, we got a question here. Can I do every step of wholesaling except signatures as a minor? Yeah, you're going to need the adult for the signatures for them. But if you have the signature for you, I think you'll be fine. You can do kind of that LLC approach and sort of get out of that situation, but that's for another day. I would probably, in this situation, I'm probably leaning towards just doing everything except for the signature, then have a guardian or someone on the LLC do it for you there. Let's see here. I just joined. How do you reverse wholesale? See, I'm getting this question everywhere, guys. Guys, if you don't know how to reverse wholesale, freewholesaling.com, FREEWHOLESALING. Go to freewholesaling.com. I explain it, guys. There's no credit card. There's no way you can put a credit card. There's no way to pay me for this information. Okay. I give it out absolutely for free. All right. There's not a video on reverse wholesale. Reverse trying for dollars. Reverse wholesaling. I just did a video on this on Thursday. So just go to my YouTube channel, Zach Ginn, and then just look at, I did it on Thursday with Rick. It was actually like, I went on a 2-hour pretty much deep dive on it. I'm not going to do a 2-hour deep dive just on reverse wholesaling in today's video. So I recommend you go out there and just go to freewholesaling.com. It's in there too. But yeah, always growing it, always doing better. Hey, Zach, I just need to walk through my first deal. We'll walk it through. Zach, why are you streaming so late? That's a great question, you know. So guys, I have a lot of streams. So I currently run a lot of YouTube channels. So the ones about wholesaling, and those are ones I will divulge. I run 4 YouTube channels. Okay. I have the Flip with Rick YouTube channel, which is basically the first one I've ever done with my dad. We just talk about wholesaling and pretty much real estate investing in general. I have a Zach Ginn channel, which I started, I think, a couple of years ago, just about my personal life and about what I do. And a lot of fun stuff about that too. Basically, this is the channel you're watching currently right now. And the reason is everyone's on the Flip with Rick channel. And I'm like, how do I get people to go on the other channels? And how do I get more exclusive content? And, you know, for me, I love just giving out content. Even when it seems like it's too much wholesaling content, I just want to give it out. I feel like I want to give out as much as I possibly can. And when I have a cool little clip or something, I want to give that out. So basically what I did is like, hey, I can't do 4 videos on the Flip with Rick channel every day. Like, it'd be too much. So I want to have like a second channel where I can just give out more topics, right? Because I want to give my heart out some more information. So what I did was I made the Zach Ginn channel, just started doing exclusive Zach Ginn content. And then from there, every Sunday evening, which is basically tonight, right? I do a live stream. And I do a live stream only on the Zach Ginn channel. I always felt bad because I always usually go live on all my channels at like 5 o'clock Eastern. And that leaves out a lot of people on the West Coast, because on the West Coast, they start talking to me, right? When I go on my live, it's 2 to 5. 2 to 4. And a lot of them have jobs. They can't do the one-on-ones and just react and talk to me, right? So on Sundays, I'm just doing a personal channel. It's always experimental. And I just go live here late at night and I talk about wholesaling. And if you guys need help with it, I'd love to help you out. But this is for the Zach Ginn channel, right? You get a little crazy in here. It's not, it's not like the Flip with Rick stuff. And, I just live stream, test things out. I kind of talk about wholesaling and just kind of have fun, right? Dolphins don't play any Sunday night games for a while. So I think we're fine there. But yeah, I kind of do my own Sunday night live stream thing, right? And then I have my Wholesaling Houses for Real Facebook group, right? We have our own YouTube channel, which on our mastermind calls, I think they're really cool conversations I have. I sometimes where our team kind of clips it out and then we kind of post those. And then we have the Rick Ginn YouTube channel, which basically is just for Rick and my dad. He kind of does his own thing there. He has his live streams on Mondays. And we have these late streams here on Sundays on the Zach Ginn YouTube channel because, hey, why not, right? And it's kind of cool because everyone gets to hop on the Zach Ginn channel, check it out, talk to me. And I just want to give everyone an opportunity to talk to me too, because not a lot of people during the week get to talk to me because we have so many like subscribers trying to hop on, talk to us. So if you want to hop on, subscribe to the Zach Ginn channel, you can talk to me on this one, right? And you get to watch all the exclusive videos that I have here. So yeah, there's exclusive videos in every single one, and you get to hop on, talk to me. That's why I do these Sunday night live streams, because I feel bad for my West Coasters out here. And really, I don't know. Like, I think it's really cool. I know a lot of people are like night owls, and I like staying up late sometimes. So why not, right? And yeah, so pretty cool, right? I'm getting a studio set up in my house too. So we do have a recording studio, but I'm just having a studio in my house for some of the more Zach Ginn content. So I think that's kind of cool. We're building that out for the live streams too for my channel. So you're on here. So it'll be kind of cool. Stay tuned for that, guys. But yeah, that is what we're doing. So let's get it. All right. Yeah, guys, I've been doing this every week for like almost 3 months now. So yeah, I've been on this for a while. Hey, Zach, what do you do about the phone numbers coming up as spam? So what kind of so are you getting this from Twilio? Is this from Batch Dialer? Like, where are you getting this information and data? That's honestly gonna be my question for you. And I always want to know, right? That'd be my question for you. Brian, where's that Brian? Brian says, is it okay if I send agreements to a seller with a disclaimer it has on the contract? Or do I crop that part? With a disclaimer it has on the contract. What kind of disclaimer are we talking? I need some more context on that disclaimer. But yeah. What's up, Fernando? Love to see it. Love to see it. Yeah, it's kind of like door hangers pretty much. Yeah, they're OG. So this is a good question here. Should you cold call a pre-foreclosure list? Do not cold call a pre-foreclosure lists. These pre-foreclosure sellers are getting hit with loan sharks. They're getting hit from credit card companies, the mortgage company, the bank. They're not going to answer a phone, okay? They're going to answer a text. I'd rather you text these sellers. Let's see. How many more deals in Florida? Have you made deals in Florida? Well, Jace, I think I've done some deals in Florida. I'll humbly say that. Yeah, I do a lot of deals in Florida. It's my home market. That's where I'm at right now. Okay. Yeah, I do a lot of deals in Florida. The Florida market's weird, right? If you're outside the crazy metro, you're fine of South Florida. If you're outside of South Florida, you're fine. And South Florida is really, in my opinion, defined as Miami, so Miami-Dade County, Broward County, and Palm Beach County. If you're outside of those areas and you get into true Florida man, you're going to go in those crazy counties, right? So I'm in Martin County and St. Lucie counties, and then even in Indian River County. So those aren't South Florida. So real estate's on $1 billion over there, and then it's pretty cool. So it's a little more southern, I would say, but it's kind of more like fishing coastal type thing. So yeah, it's great for us, but still real estate can get a little weird, right? And that's kind of what we're dealing with now. But yeah, we're still doing a ton of deals. Zach, are you expecting to wholesale any hurricane damaged properties? So theoretically, right? We had a little hurricane damage on some rentals, but we're always dealing with that just because they need some maintenance, but they kind of gets done a little quicker, right? Here's the thing about hurricane damage, right? And before everyone's like, oh, I'm going to just go wholesale wherever got hit in the hurricane this month, right? The thing about a hurricane damage when it comes to wholesaling is it takes about a year for a lot of the insurance to unfold. So you have a conversation with the seller, right? And you're like, Hey, Mr. Seller, looking to sell your house. You think, oh, they're going to sell it now because it's got all this hurricane damage. No, I'm waiting for my insurance check to come in. They'll shut you down every time. And you can go around it, right? Where you'll get the insurance check or pay them for that, or they'll give you a proceed, or the insurance company will pay you, but they'll sell it here. Like, you can get around that, right? And I have on plenty of occasions because there's still insurance checks pending from 2007 hurricane, no, 2005 hurricanes. That they're like lawsuits with bad roof companies. It's insane here, but like you can do that, right? But it really takes a year to unfold if the insurance company is going to pay you or not. And it's a complete mess right now. A lot of people sometimes want to sell because of crazy, like you get dropped from the insurance after a couple of years. But we got really lucky. My part of town, so not really big hurricane damage. A lot of them out west. But yeah, not the end of the world, right? I mean, I think the Buccaneers they're playing a game right now. So they're fine, right? Let's see. Zach, you suspend me from the chat. Oh, no. Why? Probably because you were promoting something. I would honestly tell you, if you get suspended from the Facebook group, it's most likely you promoted somebody. So my best guess is somebody suspended you in there, an admin outside of me, because you probably promoted somebody that sells a course. No, you didn't, because usually if you promote a course, you get kicked out. You probably got suspended because you're promoting somebody or a company or something, and you were trying to like sell something. That's probably why, most likely. But yeah, you guys, you cannot in the group, okay? You cannot spam, and that's probably the biggest part. I see one guy saying, we have hard money lending solutions. You're going to get suspended, okay? And we're just going to talk to you and stop you from there. That's most likely why. Let's see here. What is up, guys? Zach, have you been burned through you and Rick's videos? Much respect. Thank you for them, what you're doing. We're going for our first deal tomorrow. Good luck. List polling and cold calls. I like it. I like it. We are going for our first deal tomorrow. Best of luck. Let me know how it works out. Comment below. I'd love to see that. I love seeing that. Love seeing that. Yo, what's up? What is up? How's it going? How's it going? All righty. I get my numbers from CallRail. Yeah, you might have gotten a number on CallRail that is already likely a spam, so I'd probably get another CallRail number. That's you probably most likely you might have bought one of my old CallRail numbers because I have CallRail too, and I've abused those phone numbers. And when they get really abused, we just get another number. So that's most likely what happened there. Hey, Zach, I showed a title company your contract, and they said it doesn't disclose who is paying the closing cost. Is that true? No, it does say buyer pays for it, but you can create another line and make them happy with it, and then boom, you'd be good to go. But yeah, it's usually send there. Yeah. Let's see here. Oops. The part that says this document is for example purposes only. Do I crop that? Yeah, you can crop that if you want, and then switch it up to the part that you like. So yeah, I love keep answering some questions. What I want to do right now is just do a one-on-one. I want to do some one-on-ones. We got a lot of people in the chat here wanting to talk to me. So let's do that. And I think a lot of people hopped on here. Why does it say Rick Ginn on it? Oh my Lord. How do I change the name? Why in the world does it say Rick Ginn on it? Oh, whatever. I don't want to confuse the people. Oh, I can edit it, right? No. I'll figure it out. Whatever. All right, let's do some one-on-ones. Let's talk. Let's talk. Tina.
Oh boy.
How's it going?
Good, good. Just got shocked there. I was in the middle of doing work and listening.
Awesome. What is up? How can I help you out?
So no, actually, I'm so surprised at what you were saying tonight because I got about 500 pre-foreclosures and I'm gonna do the sticky notes tomorrow and Tuesday.
Awesome. What market?
Philadelphia. I know.
Okay.
I got the pre-foreclosures in Philadelphia, and then I have a vacant absentee list in Reading. But that I'm going to, I guess maybe call or I'm not really sure. I'm
How far is Reading from you?
I'm frozen from calling, but I'm gonna do it. How far am I wet?
How far are you from Reading?
Like an hour and
Reading's
a
a
half.
good market.
Yeah, yeah.
All that Brooks County area, that's
Right.
money. So yeah, I really like that.
I get lost. Like I'll start a project because I have a full-time job. So I'll start a project and then Monday, Tuesday, and then I work Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. I never finish it. Like I get so mad at myself. Like I'll start writing out what I'm gonna do Monday, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do this, this, and that. So I need some direction on like I want to do Reading, so but it's too far to go. I would say for the sticky notes. So what would you suggest if I wanted to do like the vacant or the absentee?
Okay, so for vacant absentee, they're going to be out of state, so the sticky note's probably not going to be best
Right,
there.
right.
You're
That's
going to have to
right.
call them
Yeah.
or
Okay.
text blast them.
Right. Right. All right. Yeah. I wanted to get on and say how much I've been watching it for like a year now, and I'm trying. Like I haven't gotten anything yet. I'm very, very. I needed that prep talk that you just gave. That like go get it. You need to do
It's
it.
not a
You
pep
need to
talk,
do
you
it. I
know.
needed that tonight. I
It's
needed that
facts,
tonight.
right? Like you got
Yeah.
to go after it, right?
Yeah.
If you're ever struggling about doing stuff like that, I always say this, but like create a schedule and stick to it.
Right. Yeah. I have to.
And that's it. And the point of creating a schedule and sticking to it is just, even if you don't want to do it, you got to do it. And that
I
creates
know.
discipline.
I
And
get
discipline
I
equals
get
freedom.
thrown off having to do something or do this or do that, but I will. I will. I needed that pep talk tonight. That's why I want to say thank you.
All right. Well, I appreciate it. I appreciate you coming out here, taking the courage. And yeah, you're in a great market. So go after it.
I will. Thank you.
All right. Appreciate it. Have a great one.
You too.
Boom. All righty. I like to seeing it. I like seeing everyone on here. Love seeing everyone getting after it. So let's see what else we got. Hello. 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 All righty. Sosa.
Yo, Zach, what's going on?
I'm blessed, man. What is up? How can I help you out?
None. Just had a couple quick questions for you. So I've been making offers to agents, and I be kind of quick with the comps, like 10 minutes. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes I do go a bit a little longer. Then also, you got to see if they were interested in the offer and things like that. Do you have like a quick offer? What don't seem like you just like low ball, like they even kind of think you're looking at like a quick offer for like
Are
certain,
these on market?
yeah, like for on market, like a
I
certain
mean, straight up, bro, you can just offer 70 or 65% off the list price. It's
70.
cold contract if you really want to go full volume on it.
70 to 60.
I know people that do that. They say, all right, I can't say too much on it, but like they legit will sell you a $3,000 course on how to wholesale in the MLS, and that's all they do. That's one approach, right? It's a weird one, but yeah, that is one approach if you want to do more volume on it, right?
Yeah.
And there's softwares like you can kind of go what's over market, under market, but like if they're willing to take 30 or 40% off the list prices, most likely you can find a deal off of there, because any buyer you find, they're going to at least a 20% discount off the listing price. So you got to do at least 40, right?
Yeah.
And that's a big numbers game, right? It's like wholesaling, right? Like if I have a list of 500, I'm going to have to get a deal off of one. And then you got to look at like wholesaling on the MLS, send out 500 offers, get one accepted, right? Or maybe 3 or 4, but like it's a pain in the butt. I think a lot of realtors are desperate right now. So I think that could be a decent strategy.
Yeah, I done did it before, but it didn't go through but it hadn't wound up being on the agent. But I had to buy and everything ready. But that's why I was trying to see was it quicker. Just some quicker, because I don't got no problem with running, but I be kind of quick on them, but sometimes they do take a little minute. But another thing, so when I'm running comps, sometimes like can you comp a shingle property with like wood or vinyl if that's the only ones kind of there? I know like brick, but like if it's like a vinyl and a wood, is it a no-go? Or like a asphalt shingle? I don't really know how to say it, like a shingle.
Like a shingle roof?
Oh, that's just the roof.
What do
Cause
you
on
mean?
Because on prop screen, that'll tell you like the wall type, and sometimes the wall type it'll say like shingle, and then sometimes it might be another company like that. Sometimes it might be wood, and they kind of be. I don't really be knowing if I can just.
I mean, unless it's the construction type of the house, I wouldn't get too much into it. I think you're overthinking it.
All right.
Yeah. I mean, square footage, the type of property built, right? I think that's more what you got to deal with.
All right. And another thing too, I did what you said with the buyer's agent, and he trying to get me to sign something. He sent it over to me. I didn't read it, but when you work with a buyer's agent, do you have to sign? So he basically said just to let the other agent know that he representing me, but I ain't never have to sign them when I'm reaching out to the agent with.
Wait, wait, there's 2 agents on the transaction?
No, he the buyer agent. Remember you said if I just go through a buyer agent, just say I just pay him a flat fee if they bring a deal or something like that.
Yeah.
I pretty much presented that offer, and he was like he ain't mind doing it. And I had to send a bunch of offers over to him. I sent like 7 offers over, and he was just like he would need me to sign so he can present
What
them.
does it say?
I ain't gonna lie, I ain't read it yet. You know how to
Read it. Be careful. Be careful. Don't sign it.
Oh yeah,
Read it.
Yeah, I ain't gonna sign it. I'm make sure I'm not like got a deal
Yeah.
just cause, but I would just.
Yeah, be careful, man.
Yeah, I ain't reading. I definitely ain't gonna sign it until
I mean, can't sign anything too crazy for you.
Yeah.
But just be careful with it.
Yeah, I'm just make sure I'm not stuck in nothing, even if.
Nah.
Yeah.
I think you're gonna be fine. Look it over and just reach out to me, and I'll go let you know.
All right. Well, that's all I needed. I appreciate it.
All right. Well, read it. Maybe come back on here and let me know. We can go over it.
All right. And the one deal I was talking about, I had an agent going through that tomorrow, so it's kind of looking all right. So I'll keep you updated on that. You remember the one I sent you a couple of days ago?
Yeah, I remember that. What happened to it?
No, I say I got an agent going through there on tomorrow. Supposed to be checking it out. So
all right. We'll get it sold, man.
Yeah, definitely. All right, well, appreciate it, man. I definitely appreciate you.
All right, appreciate you, bro. Keep it up.
All righty. Hey, you funny too, without being funny.
Thank you.
it's like you funny without being funny though. Like you just.
I'm serious, man. This is my life, dude. This is wholesaling, right?
Yeah, like some of the stuff you said be funny, especially when you're with your dad and how you correct them on something.
Oh Lord, I mean, get me started on that.
All right.
All right, appreciate it, bro. Have a good one.
Yeah.
Boom. All right. All right. See what we got. All righty. Who are we talking to now? All right, we got Prophecy. What is up?
Hey, how you doing, man?
I'm blessed, dude. What's up? How can I help you out?
Yeah, man. I just joined like 3 days ago. I was trying to get into virtual wholesale because I don't have much time. I'm more of a person that moves around a lot, so I'd rather do virtual wholesale. I was looking at the videos that you had, but I downloaded documents, everything. I went over the videos like 2 or 3 times, but I just need like to go. If you could go through the deal with me from the start for my first deal, so I can get an aspect of what the tips and tricks are.
Like explain that to me.
Like to walk me through my first deal.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah. That's what I really needed help with because everything is there. The cold calling, I can do that. I can talk to people. That for me is easy. I just need that walkthrough from the start to the beginning for the first deal to set me.
Okay. Well, do you have a seller who wants to sell their property right now?
I was looking on Zillow.
Okay.
I literally did not start from there. I just needed that to start. Somebody help me look for the property from there.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you understand what I'm saying?
No. What do you want me to do?
I looked at some properties. I followed the videos. Obviously, you said to look for specific places, like Detroit. I was looking at Kansas, I believe. And I saw some going for 100,000.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you want me to help you walk through an example of a deal or an actual deal right now?
If you which one are you able to do? Can you walk me through a deal right now?
If you have a motor seller, I'll close them right now.
A deal right now would be perfect.
All right. What market?
Detroit.
Okay. Hop on the one-on-one on Wednesday, or
Okay.
let's do Tuesday, and I'll close them for you.
Okay.
I mean, the real question is, why aren't you going to close them?
That's true.
I'd like to know. What do you think's stopping you right now from doing it yourself? Do you think you're not good enough?
No, I don't think that's the problem.
Then what do you do it then?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I download the contracts and everything. I'll definitely make the call and I'll let you know by Wednesday. Is that fine?
Yeah, bro. Like, dude, I would love to do everything for you. But the problem is, if I do everything for you, you're not gonna know how to do anything, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes I gotta let the little birdies out the nest.
Yeah.
Sometimes I gotta push them out, you know? I can only give you enough food. You gotta go out there and do it yourself.
Right. Okay.
Right? Or I mean, I'll take half your deal. I don't mind that. I'll never mind that. But why don't you just keep the whole thing, dude? I'm not greedy.
Yeah. Yeah, that was basically it.
Yeah, like any part of the deal or any issue you ever have with the seller, you're always invited to hop on here and talk to me. Hey, this seller asked me this crazy thing. What should I do? Right? And dude, you're always welcome to use me as a partner because I'm always your partner on a transaction, right? Not legally binding, obviously, but like, hey, if you're having an issue with a property or a deal, like, hey, my partner Zach, right? I'm always here to help.
Yeah, I saw the JV thing on the website too. I was trying to do that, but obviously, you know, the 50-50, I need to look for the place first.
Yeah, you need to get a deal first.
Yeah. Okay. All right, that was basically it. But if I have any more questions, I will come on Wednesday. Is there any other way I can reach you, or it's just the lives?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, man.
All right, thank you.
Have a good one. Let me know if you need help, and I'm always here to help.
All right, thank you.
All right. I like it. Guys, and I'm saying this straight up, like, your mom's only gonna be able to fold your clothes for so long, you know? And I remember when I was like 7, my mom's like, you need to fold your own dang clothes you know? And hey, that's okay. And I don't know if that was too late, but I started folding my own dang clothes. And then eventually, you start getting a little older, you want to move out of the house. And yeah, it'd be great to live with my parents, but I want to get out of the dang house. I was making enough money. And you just got to do it. I can hold your hand anywhere you want. But it's going to take for you to grow as a person, to grow away from me to a point and do your own thing, right? I'm not going to be able to close every seller for you. All right. You're going to have to go out here, be a man, be a woman, and go out here and do it. Okay. Become a true wholesaler. A true wholesaler doesn't have their mentor do everything for them. I know I'm your mentor. I love it, but I'm not going to be able to do it all for you. I need to go out here and do it. Have you ever seen any karate movie? Okay. Have you ever seen it? They get trained by the cool person. All right. Even Goku. He doesn't have his master that's teaching him everything, right? He's got to go out here and do it. All right. You got to go out here and do it. That's the point. Like, you be the hero of your own movie. And in the hero of every movie, the hero's got to go out here and start doing it themselves. That means they don't do it alone. But when they got to go battle, they got to do it themselves. Think of every great story. They had to do it. Think of every great man or woman in history. Of course, they had people that helped them on the journey, but they had to, at the end of the time, they had to do it themselves. So I'd love to help you guys out. But you got to close it yourself. And that's going to strike a chord with you. It's going to make you more money than you can ever imagine. That's the point I'm talking about today, guys. Boom, boom, boom. I think I look more muscular on this camera, so we're going to keep it on this one. All right. Got to get jacked. Got to do it for Arnold. Hello. Hello. Hello, hello, hello.
Hi, Zach. How are you?
There we go. Good. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. Thank you. I just wanted to ask you a few questions. So I've been doing for sale by owner since like cold calling. And I just have like a quick question. I got a hold of some lady and she wanted to use a local title company, which is fine. But she was then saying that she has her own title company, which I know we're not supposed to do, but she did bring up and said that they had like their own for sale by owner contract, and I just wanted to know what that was.
I don't know what a for sale by owner contract is.
Oh, okay. She just told me that.
Heck, you could theoretically argue that every wholesaling transaction is a for sale by owner, right?
Right. Okay. Yeah.
There's no for sale by owner, right? Like there's either even realtor contracts aren't legit sometimes. Like they're legit, but like they're not like the official, Florida, like something bar contracts, right? They're not Ohio bar. They're not like the official realtor contract for the state. Some of them are just like done by the realtor themselves. They write it up themselves. So honestly, it's kind of stupid. Remember, you're paying the closing costs. So you're finding the title company. You're using your title company because that's what you and your partner are choosing because you're paying for the title, right?
Okay, got it.
There's no ifs, ands, or buts around it. Because if you use a title company and they're not okay with you, or they try to screw you out of the deal, or they try to disclose, like they try to just blow up the deal, you're done. You're not going to get the wholesale deal. So you got to use your title company.
Okay, yeah. I mean, that's fine. I just wanted to see if it was something specific, and I was wondering if maybe you knew. Besides that, I just have another question. I went to go see that house that I was talking to you about only because I was actually running an errand and I was only like 3 minutes away from it. But I wanted to know, how would I put in the contract, like if I did find a buyer, either they would accommodate her living situation for the first 60 days. We talked about that, but how would I put on the contract? Could they maybe close sooner? Like if I found a buyer that wanted to close sooner and still accommodate her and have her as a tenant for like 3 months, is that possible?
It's possible, but you're going to have to get a stupid discount on that.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
like
I was just wondering.
Like, I'm like a stupid discount. All right. Like it's gotta be like crazy. Like not, well, we're going to minus off 3 months rent. No, because there's risks. What state is this in?
Las Vegas or Nevada.
All right. Las Vegas, actually not bad. You're going to have to get a stupid discount. Like if you're going to make 30 or 40K on the, like you're going to have to make at least, like you're going to at least get at least a $15,000 discount if they're going to be there for 3 months, like at most. And they have to have, then you have to keep back like probably half the proceeds or maybe 30% of the proceeds back until they move out. If they don't move out during a certain date, then the buyer gets to keep the proceeds, right? Like you got to write up some stuff to protect themselves. Most likely the seller's not okay with that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's not, it wasn't something that was brought up. It was just something that kind of came to mind, and I wanted to know like what your thoughts on that were.
I'm actually okay with it, but I have a conversation with the seller. So let's say they want to sell for 200,000, which most likely in Vegas, it's not going to be that. Okay.
Right.
So if they want to sell for 200,000 and I know I could sell to a cash buyer for 215 or 220, I'm going to say, okay, but I want to stay there for 3 months. If you want to stay there for 3 months, I'm going to have to be at 175, 25K. Right? Most sellers aren't willing to do that.
Oh, okay.
And if they're willing to do that, fine. But at 175, you will get paid $125,000 up front. And then you have to agree at the end of the 3 months, if you're not out, I keep the other $50,000. So if you decide to be a squatter, I keep 50K and I evict your butt.
Okay.
That protects you because I've seen a lot of crazy situations in my day. Okay.
Yeah.
Once somebody doesn't own the house anymore, they decide that they did you a favor by selling it to you, and it gets messy. So
right. Then
I would put those protections in place.
Okay. Sounds good. I think that's it for now. I've just been cold calling. I did the water shutoff list. It only had about 25 people. I got hung up most of the time. So I'm going to stick to Zillow. And then I do work a full-time job. So I want to start doing reverse driving for dollars. And I'm on Vistaprint right now getting custom sticky notes made. I know you probably wouldn't suggest it, but it's only like $3. And I'm like getting a message put on them with my Google Voice number, and I'm going to go put those on houses. But
$3 for how many?
I'm sorry?
$3 for how many?
For 50.
I mean, whatever you want.
Yeah.
I would tell you this, put those 50 out and then put 50 handwritten ones out. And if there's not a difference between the two, then you have my full permission to do the Vistaprint ones.
Okay, I'll try that. It's more so just that I don't have time to like write out sticky notes, to be honest. But
And you also don't have time to get more leads then.
I have time to get more leads. I'm willing
Then
to.
you have more time to stick them out.
No, I can stick them out. I don't want to handwrite on every single one of them. That's
Then you don't want to get more leads.
That's
right?
not true. No, I definitely want to get more leads.
That's the problem. I mean, that there's a sacrifice, right? You're going to spend an extra, what, 15, 20 seconds? And then what you did is you get extra results, though. And that's the reason why. That's why, like, if I thought a door hanger, I think door hangers are probably better, but they don't get the results as the sticky notes because they're not handwritten. You know, they're not personal, right? You don't get that 40% response rate on like a door hanger because it looks like marketing. The sticky note doesn't look like a marketing. I'm curious what they look like. Message me what they look like, and I'll let you know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they actually look pretty cool.
Yeah, well, I'll message you. But I'll definitely try the handwritten.
I'll look for it.
And I'll also try this and see what results work best.
Yeah, just don't make sure it doesn't look too markety, if that makes sense. Like a big company has it, but honestly, you might be able to do it really well. Just send it to me. I'll let you know. And then remind me if I don't see it, because sometimes I don't see it, so it gets buried. So.
Okay, sounds good. I'm just gonna send it over right now, but that's really it for now. Thanks for answering my questions.
Appreciate it. Have a great one.
You too.
Oh, all right. Next here, we got Tristan.
Holy moly, what's up, Zach Ginn? How you doing?
I'm blessed, man. What's up?
Oh man, I started doing this about a week ago, and you guys have sparked something in my life that I didn't even know I had. I've been going, man. I've been going, but I wanted to pick your mind on a couple things. I'm in the Denver metro market, and right now I'm just driving for dollars while I'm, kind of learning stuff from your website still. But I wanted to ask you about these code violations list. Is it better to go through the county or go through towns in that county?
Both.
Both of them?
Dude, it's like, are soft shell tacos better or hard shell? Both.
They're both awesome.
Someone asked me what type of tacos. I want both of them, right? They're both going to be awesome, right? And that's the thing, man. Like, the coolest part about that is your county's pulling that list, and then your city's pulling a separate list. So there are actually more lists.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome, man. And I had a couple more questions too. And I haven't got through all your guys' videos yet on your website. But when you get a contract from the seller, do you take that straight to the title company, or do you hold on to that? I wasn't sure about that.
The title company.
Okay.
And the reasoning behind that is usually, I mean, you don't really need to know, but the real reasoning behind that is 3 to 4 times a year, I have somebody trying to steal my deals. And these are like $70,000, $80,000 wholesaling deals. Once I bring it to the title company and someone tries to steal my deal, I can go to court and say, hey, I put it to the title company on October 1st. And the other guy got the contract October 2nd. And I can go to a judge and say, I got the deal first. I get it, right? The real reasoning behind that is that, number one, so no one can really steal that deal.
Gotcha. Yeah, I was kind of wondering that because it seemed kind of iffy just holding it on for that long,
Yeah, you don't want to, because there's a lot of snaky people out there. I hate to say no, but dude, there is. So yeah.
Yeah, definitely, man. Yeah, I've been driving for dollars. I've been working my butt off because I work like a 7 to 6 job, man. And every time that I got right now, I'm putting it in. I've always wanted to get into real estate business because I just know it's where it's at, especially in Colorado. I've watched it. I've lived here my whole life. So, but another thing is I've been cold calling a lot, and I'm comfortable with it. I'll hype myself up, like you say. I'll throw on a crazy song and get going. But I've got called about 100 times. I got about 10 hellos, and all of them have hung up after. So I was wondering if I could just do a little role play with you if you've got time.
Sure, man.
All right. Ring, ring, ring.
Hello.
Hi, is this the owner of 123 Main Street?
Yes.
Well, I was wondering if you're interested in selling your property.
Maybe. Who is this?
This is Tristan. I'm calling you right now because I want to see if you want to sell your house for cash. Me and my partners have been looking to buy up more houses in the neighborhood. Is that something that interests you?
Yeah. What's your offer?
Well, I kind of have to see the house before I can kind of give you that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, do you own a car?
Yeah.
Did you test drive that car before you bought it?
Mm-hmm.
Would you have bought something that expensive if you didn't test drive it?
No.
So that's kind of the situation is I want to come to your property and kind of test drive it, just look around and kind of see what me and my partners wanted to do moving forward.
Okay. Well, why are you looking to buy my house?
Well, we're just looking to add up our properties in the neighborhood and just kind of see what we can do.
What do you mean do? Like, why are you looking to buy my house?
Well, I wanted to see if you're interested, and me and my partner, we'll rent them out, we'll fix and flip them, just that kind of stuff,
Okay.
Okay, so if you don't mind, well, first off, what's your name? Could I get your name?
My name's Zach.
Zach, nice to meet you again. I'm Tristan, and I just kind of want to ask you a couple questions on the condition of your house. Would that be okay?
Sure.
First off, how old is the house? Do you know when it was built?
1984.
84. Gotcha. And have you worked on the roof since then? Do you know?
I personally not worked on the roof now.
Have you gotten anyone to come take a look? Any of those, annoying offers that come to your door, that kind of stuff?
No.
Okay. Definitely. Have you done any remodeling, since you've lived there?
No, I mean, I bought the house like 10 years ago, so no remodeling at all.
Okay. And is there anything else you can tell me about the house? Have you carpet, hardwood floor, tile, that kind of stuff?
I mean, it's a regular 3-2, bought it about 10 years ago. Pretty good for me. Yeah.
Okay. Well, it sounds like you're happy there. Why are you looking to move out?
I just want to get out of Colorado, go somewhere a little warmer.
A little warmer. Yeah, these winters can get rough, man. I'll tell you that. Well, that's awesome. What's kind of the time frame of you getting out there? What can I do for you that would work?
Before the snow.
Before the snow, gotcha. So maybe 2 weeks.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah. So, all right.
No.
Well, I mean, I know I kind of just called you out of the blue and you were expecting it, but is there like a month, 2 months, like you can tell me here?
I mean, as soon as I can.
Okay. Wonderful. And did you have a price in mind that I can write down here?
No, I mean, you're going to give me an offer, right?
Well, again, I have to come preview the property and
okay. We'll come by.
All right. Definitely. I mean, I know you're not a real estate agent or that, but anything right now, ballpark that you can give me for a price?
No, I'm going to wait for your offer.
All right. Well, that works. Are you available, say, Saturday?
Yeah, that's fine. Today's Sunday, so yeah, 6
Okay.
days from now, sure.
Awesome, man. Could we come early morning, late morning, afternoon? What do you think?
Whatever time.
All righty. Sounds good, Zach. Well, I really appreciate, giving me your time, and I will come by Saturday afternoon at 12. All right?
All right, sounds good.
All right, thank you. Bye-bye.
Oh, all right. Not
How was
bad,
that?
man.
Sweet.
Yeah, you got a little flustered when I asked you about what you guys do, which is fine. But you just got to kind of refine that part a little more.
Yeah, definitely. I've been trying to go through all those, like, all those jabs like you were saying, and I just need to think about how to say it. So
that's not bad though. Like you're very good. That's why I was trying to hit you with all these objections.
Okay, I appreciate that.
If I'm just a regular like good deal, you're just gonna run through it and get that deal. So like, let's do a little harder one, right?
Yeah.
If you're a little nicer in Colorado than where I have to deal with. And I think you've seen some of those cold calls. So I'm trying to be a little rougher around the edges for you just to make it a little better. But that was honestly a really good deal. You went through all 4 of them, right? Did well.
So, kind of like you said, I'm gonna wait for your offer. Would that kind of be a red flag? Would I keep trying to like volley and get that price, or would that be okay?
You would probably on the secondary call see at a ballpark range.
Okay.
I'd just probably try to dive a little more. I'm not going to go on an appointment unless I know what their general offer is going to be.
Mm-hmm.
I might even hit this estimate, and then you kind of have to go from there. But
Okay.
no, I was a little more aggressive on it. But again, you got to do a little more deep dive on the property.
Okay. Definitely. And I want to ask one more thing, and I really appreciate your time. But, in Colorado here, because I'm kind of previewing these other markets because I'm in your mastermind on Facebook and stuff, the numbers they're pretty high here. Is that it doesn't change anything for us, right?
It doesn't change much. It just makes it harder to wholesale.
Okay.
And that's the truth. The higher the price, the less likely someone's willing to take a discount on the property. That's just the
Definitely.
universal fact.
Mm-hmm.
It's how human psychology works, unfortunately.
Yeah, right. All right, man. Well, I really appreciate everything. You'll be hearing more from me. It's not if I get my first deal, it's when. So I appreciate you guys, and thank you.
Yeah, man. Just remember, like, I say that too, but there are plenty of people that get deals like in crazier markets than you all day, every day. Like, dude, there's ugly houses everywhere. So
Right.
the only thing that kind of sucks is when the snow kind of happens, when like the real winter hits. That's always kind of a pain in the butt. But outside of that, you're pretty much good to go for wholesaling.
All right,
Like
man.
Michigan gets tougher for a couple months. You still do virtual, but like it just gets tougher. Outside of that, you're fine.
All right. Well, I'll be hopping on here more. Thank you again, and take it easy, man. Take it easy.
All right, appreciate it, Tristan. Bow. Love it. Guys, I love seeing people take action. I love people hopping on here, trying to become better. I love people going out here and trying to change their life. Love seeing stuff like that. Love seeing people actually go out here and changing their lives. So let's see what we got here. Let's talk some more. Let's get some questions going here. And let's go. Hello.
Hey, what's up?
What's up, bro? How's it going? How can I help you out?
Hi, so I needed a little help comping a property. It's like really hard to do. It's like the lot is like huge.
Is it a vacant lot?
It's not just a lot, it has like a house on it, but it's like 3 acres, which is like a house that's like 1,300 square feet.
Okay. How many acres?
3.6.
Okay. In what market?
Like the county, or it's in like California, like Susanville.
Okay. So what's the issue with the comp? And there's just not many comps there?
Yeah, there's like not that many properties around the area, and those estimates or like anything on PropStream either to help.
Okay. I mean, I don't really care about Zestimate, but all right. I mean, you want me to comp it for you? Like, what do you want me to do?
Yeah.
Sure. I mean, if I can't find any comps, you already know what I'm going to ask you, right?
Do I?
Do you know what to do if you can't find any comps for a property?
Like lowball?
No. So do you have it under contract? Or you're
Yeah.
looking to?
We're almost under contract. I'm just waiting for a proof of funds from a cash buyer.
Oh, wait, from a cash buyer?
Yeah, seller asked for a proof of funds, so I'm.
Oh, okay. That's fine. Honestly, what I could tell you is you're probably going to have to go to the cash buyer and reverse wholesale it. And even do it at a different point where you're just going to be at what price they're willing to buy it at if there's not many comps. Because Susanville, last time I saw, is kind of a little more rural, if I could say that, to be fair. So either you got cash flow comps or you can find where a cash buyer is going to buy it for, right? And your cash buyer is only going to buy it for if they want to rent it out or if they want to flip it, right? So you got to understand which one are they going to be. I'm guessing you're going to flip it if it's going to be Susanville.
Yeah, it's like the house needs like a full rehab.
So it's going to be a little more difficult, right? So what's the closest comp you can find for that area?
There's some for like around the area, like a few homes like similar to it, like 200, like 300,000.
Okay. I mean, you can send me the property. I can look at it if you want, but like I'm probably, if I can't find any comps, I'm going to tell you to go to the cash buyer and see how much they're willing to pay for it. So you can kind of know exactly what to do.
Okay. You want me to send the property in the private chat?
Sure. Alrighty. What comps did you find on this? Hello?
What was that?
What price did you have on this property?
The asking price for the buyer, I said like around 75.
75K?
Yeah.
Okay. What's the square feet?
The home, it's 1,300.
Is this on the market or is it a FSBO?
FSBO.
Okay, what price are you looking to get it under contract for? 75, you said?
I got it for 70 on contract. Well, we agreed to 70.
Why didn't you do 60?
I tried to negotiate. That's what I offered first, but we tried negotiating, and they said like be in the middle at 70. I'm like, okay.
Okay. I mean, it's at what? So you have under contract, wait, 70 or 75?
70.
What would we try to sell this to a cash buyer for?
75.
I mean, just for a FSBO, it's going to be a little more difficult, dude. Gosh. All right. I mean, I'm seeing a comp for 100K for a 3-bedroom. What does the inside look like?
Horrible. Like everything needs to be worked on.
I mean, dude, you probably need to lock this up for like. I mean, they have a nice comp over here.
I don't know, because I talked to the seller, and it's like a probate property, and she's also a realtor, so like her realtor friend said like 85 was like a fair price.
Well, I could care less what a realtor friend has to say. How long has this thing been listed for? 20 days. Okay. Honestly, let's do the math here. 0.94. Are you paying closing costs?
Buyer is supposed to, right?
Yeah. Did you offer it?
To the seller?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah. She said herself too. She's like, you have to pay the closing costs.
Yeah. This doesn't look like a deal, man. I'll be closer to 60 on this.
60? Okay.
Then you sell it for 65 or 70. But hey, I could be wrong, dude. I want you to go to the cash buyer and try to sell it for 75 and let them know, and then let them tell you what.
Okay.
Because I don't have many cash buyers that are just going to take a 10K discount off of FSBO and buy it. Just being honest. Because most cash buyers psychologically know they can do that. And pretty much they can. Us as the wholesaler, we got to get a good discount.
Okay. You think like she'd maybe like renegotiate if I go back and say like, oh, there were like some problems?
You're going to lose a lot of credibility, though.
Yeah.
It's going to be a little harder. That's why I always shoot for like a 25, 30K discounts on these FSBOs. Just so I can make a 5 or 10K profit. Because this lady's only listed for 20 days. She doesn't have any pain. And that's the issue. This is why I like dealing with FSBOs that listed it for like 100 days because they have the pain on it. They know it ain't selling for 85. Because between you and me, bro, if she doesn't sell it within 2 months, she's going to drop it to 80, then 75. Right? And then like, so that's why I'd be at 60 on this one.
Okay. All right.
I mean, do you understand how I got to that?
To the 60?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just needs too much work. And the 3-2 comps are going for 100K. And those are like for sale. Those aren't even like comparables. And I'm thinking if it needs a lot of work, I'd probably be comfortable at 60. And 60 is razor thin too. And the reasoning, and I always like asking the seller, which you did ask, which is a really good job for you. Why did you come up with that 85? Because my realtor friend said so. Your realtor friend's being a
She's a realtor herself too.
Even worse. Why didn't she list it on the market if she's a realtor?
I have no idea.
You don't know?
No.
Figure it out.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
She's most likely not a licensed realtor, but she likes telling people she's a realtor, even though she's technically not licensed. That's my guess.
Okay.
That's ridiculous, though.
All right, I'll talk to her right now.
All right, well, have a combo, man. I would probably be closer there. Maybe, honestly, talk to the cash buyer and see what price they're at.
Okay.
All right?
All right.
All right. Well, let me know, bro.
All right. Thank you.
No problem. Yeah, guys, on these Zillow for sale by owners, just understand, and I got to say this nicely, like, with these Zillow for sale by owners, you just got to be careful, guys, because you just can't get a little discount. You got to get a decent discount. And I'm always shooting for 70% off the listing price, off the Zillow for sale by owners, because they're going to have more pain in the future. And if they don't want to sell because they think the price, let them list it for longer and keep tabs on these sellers. This is why when you look at all the deals I have under contract and the deals that I do on my cold calls, I do really well on my Zillow for sale by owners. There's an underlining theme you'll see on these. And the underlining theme is they've all have pain associated with the property. And how does a Zillow for sale by owner have pain? They've listed it for over 100 days. And that's really where a lot of pain's coming out from these sellers. And that's what's going to lead to a lot of good wholesaling deals. Just understand that. That's how I come up with a lot of these. And this is why you'll find a lot of deals from this. So, guys, there's a method to my madness. The reason why Zach screams on these live streams, why I scream on these live streams like a madman, to tell you. So Olivia says, never been afraid to lowball a seller. A lowball offer is something that makes you feel super uncomfortable. You have to be comfortable being uncomfortable. Let me say it again. You have to be comfortable being uncomfortable, because when you become uncomfortable, that is just really, you have no growth in your life unless you're uncomfortable to a point, right? And every single time I'm uncomfortable with an offer, I get very comfortable with the check that comes from it, right? Because either you're going to have an uncomfortable offer and a comfortable check, or a very comfortable offer, but a very uncomfortable check. You're going to have uncomfort in each side of the situation. Which uncomfort are you willing to do? And they'll start changing the game for you once you start thinking like that, right? And I just want you guys to understand that too. Yeah, you always want to be uncomfortable. Unless it's outside wholesaling. They don't be uncomfortable, right? But yeah. Yo, DJ.
Yo, what's up?
What's up? How are you?
Good, man. How you doing?
I'm good. How can I help you out?
Yeah, so I just have a problem with finding deals for free, like on Zillow for buy sell owners.
Okay. What market?
Virtual market right now, so anywhere is fine.
What market?
Virtual.
Is that a city?
No, just anywhere. I don't have a market, Pacific market.
Okay. All right. So, like, where have you been calling Zillow for sale by owners? DJ. Hello. All right. DJ did not want to talk to me. Guys, if you're going to come up to me and tell me you're not getting any deals doing this or a certain marketing strategy, I need you to come up here and tell me your results. I've always said this, and I'll always say this probably to the day I die on this channel, okay? Consistent results equal consistent action. So if you're coming up to me and saying, I'm not getting consistent results, I'm going to tell you what's your action. Action equals results. Action equals results. That means if you're upset at your results, I need to look at your action. And so when you come up to me on the live stream, you ask, my results aren't good. I ask, what's your action? And then no one wants to tell me. I hope his Wi-Fi is messing up. He comes up here. We can continue this conversation, but I want to help you guys out. I'm not your enemy. I want to help you guys out, and I do it absolutely for free. Yeah. Xavier. Hello.
Xavier. Yo, do you hear me?
Loud and clear. What's up?
All right, what's up, bro? So, I'm in my dorm right now, my fault. But So I talked to your dad like a couple weeks ago, and I actually found a motivated seller. I'm here in Michigan, and he told me basically the list I need to go after. So I got an owner. He got a 2 parcel home. He got 2 homes basically. I don't know how that works. So he has a tenant moving in. I think he just moved in today, and then he already has a tenant living in it. But I talked him down 10,000. So
Okay. Hello? Everyone's Wi-Fi is just screwing up today, isn't it? Xavier! Xavier! Killing me, man. Like the Dolphins all over again. I go on my live stream. I get ready for the Dolphins. Stupid Tua gets hurt, man. What am I going to do? Now, I make fun of the Cowboys, and this is what happens to me. Now my quarterback goes down. And it hurts, man. Are you back on?
yeah, I'm back. I'm in my dorm, so it's very
hurts,
horrible connection.
You're
But
good, man.
okay,
Why do dorms have the worst internet connections? It makes
Bro.
sense every time, dude.
bro, every time.
It's
So
all brick and rebar in there. That's probably why. But yeah, what's up?
so yeah, I
So you got
talked
the
him
deal.
down.
Tell me about it.
I talked them down 10,000, right? So, they laughing at us in the chat. All right, so I talked him down 10,000. So he said I just have to cover closing costs, and I could get it going for. I locked him up at 240. So I'm just trying to really I look for your contract online, but I can't really, I can't find it. But I actually downloaded it, so I should be good from there. And I've been following up with him. And I've been watching y'all for a minute. I also used to watch Paul McComb, so I kind of got a cool, a grip on it. I just gotta, like you said, take action and keep going hard. But I'm just needing help. Really, I don't know where to go from getting the deal done because he has tenants and also his motivation is there, but I don't know.
Okay. So let's sort of go through the process, right? Like, if there's a tenant in place, we got to figure out what's going on with the tenant, right?
Exactly.
So do you know how much you're getting in rent per month? Well, he's getting in rent per month on it.
Yeah, he said about 1,200 to 1,300. It's a good price.
Okay.
He liking the cash flow too, so he's
Well,
not
he's
really
lacking
complaining.
cash flow. Like he needs to rent it for more.
Yeah, no, I'm saying he's liking where it's at right now, but he said if I could get it going for 240, he'll love to sell it.
240K.
Yeah, 240K. Yeah.
Okay. Do you know how much the property is worth with a cash buyer, you think?
No, I have not looked into that yet.
All right. Well, so let's go through the process here. If it's renting out for $1,400 a month, that's decent, right? You're going to have to ask. Actually, let's not even ask this. Let's figure out what the property's worth. Let's do some comparables. Let's do ARV minus repairs multiplied by 83% and just figure it out. Okay?
Okay. All right, I'm back. Yeah, I'm back.
Oh, my
Yeah,
goodness.
cool.
All right.
All right.
You're going to have to do comps, man. So you're going to have to figure out what the ARV is. You're going to have to find out what the repair costs are going to be, and you're going to multiply that most likely by 83%, maybe 80%. Let's do 80%.
Okay.
Just be safe.
Yeah.
And then we got to figure out what that number is going to be. So we got to figure it out.
Yeah. So multiply by 80%.
I would go to freewholesaling.com and sort of figure it out from there. It's a free wholesaling course.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're going to have to figure this out, dude.
I basically got it though. It's like I just got stuck with the contract not being. He's ready to sign in everything, so I just got to send it through DocuSign or.
Well, we got to see if 240 is a deal, man.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Yeah, you're right.
We got to check it out. Can you give me the address in the comments? I'll just put in the private chat. Let me look at it for you.
Okay. Yeah, I got you. I'm in here right now.
Look at it for you. You're gonna have to learn how to do it yourself, but I'll help you out.
Yeah. Cool. I'm putting it in right now. So here it is. All right. Cool.
Yeah, let me help you out on this. I won't reveal the address out in public. Too many snakes out here. And when I say snakes, I mean gurus. Always revealing the contract prices. Let's see here. Guys, watch this. Make sure you smash that like button and subscribe. All right, let's look at this. All right, we got it. Oh, dude. I'm liking this. All right. All right. Okay. All right. So how do you find this lead again?
I found it.
Homie, is this a 1-1? Bruh. Dude, this is a 1-1. I don't think this thing's going to go for 240. And I hate being the party pooper here. Yeah, dude, this thing. I'm looking at the address right now, guys and gals. It says 2 baths. That's going to be a hard sell, man. Yeah, I mean, they got 5 bedrooms for 240. That's going to be a hard. So, Xavier, if you're watching this with the crazy dorm room, the comparables for a 5-bedroom are selling for like, yeah, dude, they're selling for like 240. That's going to be a hard one. I love the guru comments. I laugh every time. You know, I'm not here to bash the gurus, but like, dude, these gurus they're stinking ridiculous, man. Like, you're going to sell a course to learn wholesaling. It's probably the most ridiculous thing ever. Like, oh my gosh. Let's see. Yes, people don't see the streamer link. I'll pop that on for you guys. Drives me crazy. All right. Yeah, Xavier, hop on. I would honestly just go to freewholesaling.com. It's not looking like the best comp at 240, but yeah, I'd probably just try to get a little more on there. Let's see here. Let's see some comments on here. Yeah, I mean, you always want to be uncomfortable when getting these offers, especially when negotiating with your seller, so you can get the best price possible when you're talking to sellers. Because I feel like so many wholesalers right now, you know, like they like to be comfortable with it, but the truth is, the more comfortable you are in life, that's more where you grow. That's the grow zone, right? And I kind of went over this, you know, on Wednesday when I talked about kind of the phases of my life to become a millionaire through wholesaling real estate. It all went down, like it was all through a path of grinding it out. Every time I got uncomfortable, I grew. Like I probably had an extra 0 to my net worth because I got uncomfortable and I started doing the results. So yeah, let's go back here. Woo! All right, let's pop the streamer link back on for everyone and see how I can help everyone out. All right, let's get it up. Yeah. Yeah, bro, let me know let me know if I got the comps wrong on that, bro. But yeah. Carl says, my main problem is trying to come up with the exact estimated repair cost, but knowing that is only an estimation of the repairs. So Carl, like the best way to figure out repair cost, number one, is just being an expert on all things repair costs, which obviously you're not going to be. So you can kind of do a rough estimate, right? And I have all the estimates at freewholesaling.com. So you should go below. I kind of have a handy chart at freewholesaling.com. I can kind of do it through each one. But like, if you're asking that question, you should just be at freewholesaling.com. It's a free stinking real estate wholesaling course, right? And really, I have my own little repair cost estimate chart in there where you can kind of go through the square footage and the estimates. But like, you just got to learn how things cost, right? What's the price per square foot for flooring? What does it cost to replace a bathroom? What does it cost to replace a kitchen, a roof by the square footage? Like, just start understanding how that works and you get a lot more better with it, right? And it's not going to make you an expert. Like, I know exactly pretty much to probably 5 to 10 grand how much a rehab's going to cost. But that's because I've done it so many stinking times and I do so many stinking rehabs. I know how much it costs. And this is coming from a nerd bag boy, okay, that like doesn't know anything about that. Didn't know anything about real estate starting out, right? And now, because I'm an expert on it, I don't even go that hard on it because honestly, I can kind of put them in lump sums in my brain of like, is this going to be a 10K rehab, a 15K rehab, a 50, a 20, a 25, even a 60 or 70. I can kind of like understand very well which one's going to be a rehab and which one things are going to cost. And that's going to help me figure out exactly how much I should be offering on these type of deals, right? And I think so many people get this really like they really get this. It's so overbearing for them, but like they get stuck in this analysis paralysis of how much the property's worth or like how much I can get out of this house. Guys, the honest truth is you're not going to know exactly what the repair costs are going to be. You're going to have to figure out yourself. And that's going to give you the best results in your wholesaling business, guys. Like straight up, like that is going to help you out the best. So yeah, where can I reach you at? All right, get some of that going here. Yo,
Oh, smack. It's the Zach Meister.
what's up, man? How are you?
I'm doing well, brother. Yo, thank you for everything you do, man. I mean, I can't believe you're so selfless, brother, but that's amazing, man. We need more people like you and your father.
I appreciate it, man.
But
The more you give, the more you receive. And I don't do that selfishly, but that's the truth in anything in life, man. You see somebody help
selfless. I said
help them
selfless.
out.
Selfless, like you're selfless. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, if you can see me giving everything out, hopefully you can do the same thing in your world and
Yeah,
make the world a better place.
that's how I rock, brother. Really quick, all right? So you were talking about how it's becoming a buyer's market and how
Became, not becoming, became.
it became. Okay, it became a
It
buyer's.
is now, you know.
All right. So it's a buyer's market.
Yeah.
And you know, the approach now should be to basically contact as many buyers and kind of like get their buy box. But
Yeah, I don't think it's about quantity. It's more about quality than anything. I see a lot of guys trying to get 500 buyers. I think it's better to have 10 really good buyers that you have a constant connection with. You're on a call basis. They have your phone number. They're ready to go. I think a quality relationship is very underrated right now.
understood. So I'm doing it virtually because I'm in Brooklyn, New York. I picked Berks County because
That's a good one, dude. You already heard me talk about it today.
I've been, yeah, that's crazy. But I've been there. I've been around there before. So that's I was like, damn, you know, this is weird. But I was like, forget it. Let me just pick Berks County and get it going. My thing is this. As I'm going through your course, what I'm learning from you is that, you know, when we're pulling lists, it's like you pull absentee or government list or high equity or whatever, right? And then if we found a deal, then we would shop the deal around. Whereas now it's like, how do we cater to, like, say, a select few buyers, 5-10 buyers, when they're each gonna have different criterias, you know? So I feel like, am I gonna be putting 10 different lists, or can I pull one list and then still shop it around, like shop the deal around?
It's how many cash buyers you have willing. Like I've had some recent deals where I had still 4 or 5 buyers bidding on the property. They were very close with each other. It wasn't like a crazy bidding war, but like I'm still going to bring it to those few, right? Because I can bring it out to like 50, and then I have thousands that I can go after, right? It's I always say it's a hybrid for me, but for you, it's just how many quality buyers you have out there. So in this type of market, I'd probably bring it to my best buyer, and then kind of go from kind of like have a depth chart more or less of who's my second, third, fourth, fifth string there, and then just go to them. So yeah, sometimes I'll still bring it to all of them. If I like, for example, if I get a lockbox on a virtual deal, I'll probably bring 5 buyers through.
Okay, cool.
And then
no,
give
but
them prices.
I think where I'm getting confused is that they might each have different criteria. One might want one might want a 3-1, the other one might want multiplexes and all this. So it's like, you know, how do I pull the list? And like, I'm going to be pulling different lists, or should I just stick to pulling, like, say, I'm going to look for tax liens, or I'm going to look for credit liens or whatever, or arrest liens, and then say, well, I know this would apply to Rob, this would apply to Mark, or this would, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't think it's that diverse, man. Your buyers are going to be in 2 pools again. They're going to be landlords or flippers. And as someone that flips property and as someone that sold deals to lots of flippers, they honestly, if they can buy it and make a profit off of flipping, they're going to want it. And where do you find those? The tax lien lists, motivated seller type lists. So I don't think it's that big of a deal. People are more picky when it comes to the price of the property, and they're more picky on the rental, right? Like, I don't want anything I have to rent for more than this for the insurance or something crazy like that. Most criterias are going to be properties that are going to be below the median home price, that aren't in like crazy high crime areas. So like in Berks County, Reading's probably the roughest area around there that maybe cash buyers don't want that area, but like outside, it's going to be fine, right? That's going to be my guess for you. But no, I think a lot of the cash buyers are going to buy in the hot investment areas, and there's always hot investment areas everywhere. So I think it's going to be less diverse than you think, which is good.
Oh, that's a good thing. So
I think common sense, right? Like most people don't want to buy a house that, you know, might have a chance it's going to get robbed, or, you know, maybe they can't flip it for the best profit because it's not in the nicest area of town. Most likely you don't even wholesale there. So yeah.
With that being said, maybe I could just pull the list, and then it'll fall somewhere in their criteria, right?
Yeah.
I mean, without even having to like, I mean, granted, I know I got to contact them and build a relationship, but I could start tomorrow pulling lists, and something should fall in their criteria, correct?
Yeah.
Awesome.
I can tell you right now, there's going to be a ton of them. There's a massive one. This gal, April, I know, she's really nice. She runs the largest Berks County Real Estate Investors Association. I know she sells courses and stuff, so I'm not going to promote that, but she's a nice person. She's legit. But yeah, find her on Facebook. She runs a huge one. I'm pretty sure she still runs it. I bet there's a million buyers there.
I might have joined it already, because when I looked it up, they only have
it, bro.
They only have one. They only have one, dude.
Yeah, I think it's that one. All the buyers.
Do you know if it'd be possible to pull the list virtually, since I'm over here and because you know PA is like 2.5 hours away where they're at.
I would go to the Facebook group and see who's in that group.
And see if they're pulling them virtually, you're saying?
No, DM the buyers in the group.
Right. No, my thing is like if I was to try to pull the list, like the water shutoffs, if I was to try to
virtually, yeah, you're fine.
Any of these lists. All right, cool. All right, don't want to hold you up too much.
Private research, you're good.
Yo, you're amazing, dude. Keep rocking. Appreciate you.
Great, man. If someone gives you any slack, or you're getting an issue with any seller, you let me know. I'll help you close the deal for free.
Yo, dude, listen, I'm trying to do it my damn self, respectfully. Excuse my language. Just because, you know what I'm trying to say.
Well, you say, well, the seller said this and it's got me confused. What should I have said?
Oh, yeah, they're that way. But otherwise, I'm trying to like just, you know what I'm saying, basically go at it as far as like not use you as a crush, but not too much. You know what I'm saying?
I like it, man.
Yeah.
I get it, dude. You're from New York. You get it.
So you already know.
Dude, it's in your blood, man. You know it.
Yeah, you're already.
I like it.
You already know. Yo, Buccaneers won. Oh, Dolphins, man. Too bad about the Dolphins, bro.
Whatever. I don't want to talk about it. All right. Have a good one, bro.
Take care. You too, bro.
Oh, all right. Like it, guys. I like the attitude. You need a good attitude in life. I don't care where you're at in life. Whatever happens to you, whatever life punches you in the face, if you have a good attitude, you're gonna do well. All right. That kind of comes out. That's a life lesson. Zach's life lesson today. Whatever happens to you, have a smile. And yeah, I like good attitude. It's infectious. I like to see it. Hello.
Hey there, Zach. How are you?
Good. How are you? Gamer5. What's your name?
Assad.
Hassan. How are you doing, Hassan?
Good. Actually, I don't know. Like, I think it was just in my YouTube account, this email. I just quickly got into your send in, so couldn't like use my real email. So actually, I just got into.
How can I help you out?
Just got into like wholesaling. A few days ago, came across your channel and got into your like course as well. Just got one like a deal, you know, from sale by owner thing on the Zillow.
Okay.
Just wanted to check if my numbers are good or not. Want to like give him an offer tomorrow. So you don't want to like mess it up. Could you like look into it?
Message me the address, I can go look at it.
Like into the chat or where?
Go to private chat. That'll be a lot more secure.
Yep.
Dude, congrats on taking action. You're doing a lot, dude. You're doing a lot more than the average person, so I like it. Shout out to you.
Thank you. Check it out. You got it?
Yes. Is this where you live?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's pretty local.
Okay.
It's hard to get over here. It's like pretty hard market. That's why I was like so about it.
Okay, hold on.
It's close to New York.
All right, let me look this place up. So I'm seeing it here. Man, that's cheap. All right.
Yeah.
What okay. So what offer are you thinking?
I'm thinking around 4.5.
Dude, if you get this for 4.5, that'd be a great deal.
But I don't think so. He like the Zillow estimate, like you see on it, is probably
Zillow estimates on the 600s, right? Hello, Hassan?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, the Zillow is really high on this one.
Yeah.
Do you know
Like
what the rents are on this
if you
property?
see, rent like not on this property, but I know like the local rent around here is like per unit between like anywhere from 2 to 3 grand between,
Honestly, man, I'm assuming
at least 2 grand.
you could probably sell this thing for 475 or 500. So anything below 475, I think that's a great deal, man.
What do you think about the rehab thing? How much would it like?
It's
Is
gonna
it
need some rehab, dude. I
yeah
mean, it's probably up to 600, 630, 640, but it's gonna need a lot of work.
yeah
So
like
I
it's
think if you
all?
get it for 450, that's gonna be a good deal. I want to know what happens with this. Do you know their motivation for selling it?
No, not yet.
Have you talked to the seller yet?
I'm not in person though, but
Okay. Well, let's
just.
talk to him in person, get the deal done.
But
But I
what I
think
was
you know
worried
the
about,
steps,
like
right?
the kind of market it is, he might be already looking for like high dollars, like it's not that kind of market. So he might not come down from where he already listed on,
Okay.
5-ish.
Well, I want you to know their motivation, right? Like you see me kind of
Yeah.
on the channel. When I talk to somebody, I want to know why they're looking to sell. And if
Mm-hmm.
they don't have a legit good reason why, I probably don't want to deal with them. And I want to see if they're willing to get off that listing price, right? So 450s. I mean, dude, I've got some $50,000 reductions. Anything above that's gonna be a little harder,
Mm-hmm.
but you'd have to do it in person.
Yeah, like of course, we'll go there and check it out, and maybe one of my friend is contractor. Maybe use
Okay.
him, take
Go
it
ahead,
in.
man. I like the action.
Like, what should be the maximum? How high should I like bear? Not more than
I
that.
think 490 to 500 would be the most you should offer.
500 is good.
That's pushing it.
500, right? Is pushing it like.
Yeah,
Oh,
500 would be the most I'd offer, and that's a close deal too.
like flipper need this. They also need like some space. I mean they. I mean, right.
Say
They
that one more
need to
time.
make. I mean, flippers. They also need to like make some money on it and all that. They.
I think you can make money if you get it for 500.
Like around 5-10 grand, right?
Yeah,
The
you
only
can
thing
make.
I was worried about like how much the flipper would have to like put into it to make it like
That's gonna be up
modern
to
thing.
your buyer, not you. Right?
Like right
Try
now
to get
it's
the
pretty
lowest
old
price,
school, right?
huh?
Interior is pretty old school, right now at this time. In the pictures it seems like pretty
I mean,
old
from the
thing.
pictures, dude. Like we can guess all day, dude. I would get it for the lowest price you possibly can and try to find a buyer. You got a lot of buyers where you're at, so
Yeah,
I would do that.
yeah.
All right.
Yep, I'll hit him tomorrow and then see what's going on, and then I'll talk to you if there's any update.
All right, man. I
Mm,
like it. Keep it up,
yeah.
dude.
Thank you, man. Thanks a lot.
All right. Appreciate you.
Okay.
Thank you. Boom! Guys, Hassan's an action taker. I like to see that stuff. I like to see people go out here, do the things, do the results, and do the stuff that not a lot of people are willing to do. I love seeing that stuff, guys. Shout out to Hassan there. That's really cool. But yeah. W life lesson, getting my first deal this month. Love it, Xavier. Gina says, would it be easier to find a buyer in my area that's currently being bought and remodeled and sold? So would it be easier to find a buyer in my area that's currently being bought out? Yeah. I mean, if someone's buying a property near you, sure. Let's see here. Finally, everyone's got a lively personality. Finally somebody with a camera. Yeah, guys, just show your computer camera. No one's scared. Yep, I have a lot of experience remodeling and building. New remodeling is always harder than new construction after the permit. Yeah, well, it depends where you're doing it from. It can get kind of confusing. So yeah, I get what you're talking though. Let's see here. Boom, boom, boom. All right. Yeah, Michelle, I'll JV new contracts. I mean, I'll JV commercial properties. If there's a deal in there, I'll do it. Let's see here. The Price is Right technique, $1. Guys, the dollar method works really well. I'm a big fan of the dollar method. See here. I have deals under contract in Detroit and Dayton. Willing to JV with anyone. All right. Well, you know the link to JV if you want to JV with me. Livy says, notice I have a few probates that have unpaid utilities. Should I just, yeah, I'd contact the PR for that one. So I have my government list, a good way to search the owners through tax assessor site, or should I do it? So Olivia is asking here. So I have my government list, a good way to search the owners. So I'll look at through the tax assessors, which will probably be the property appraiser website. And then once you get their information, I'd probably just go through truepeoplesearch.com and then call them up and then see if they want to sell their property. I like it. Let's see here. I do look at the comments, Howard. How do I get up there? Bro, how you get up there is you just click the StreamYard link in the comments and they can hop on and talk to me for free. That's how it works. Hop on the one-on-ones. Now, I never email written offers. The reason why I never will go out here and email written offers because I am statistically more likely to get a low offer signed if I do it in person or over the phone than do it over email. Because the truth is any unanswered question automatically is an objection. And that is always the biggest issue. And I see so many wholesalers fail because they have all these big issues they have. And then if you can overcome the objection, you're basically fine. Now, if you can't overcome the objection, you're screwed. And that's never good. I think Arkansas market's actually not bad. There's actually plenty of deals out here in the Arkansas market, so I don't think it's bad at all. Do you have any preferred title companies in Virginia? Not like I have some, but it depends where in Virginia, honestly. Let's see. Hello?
Zach.
Yo.
How you doing, man?
I'm good. How are you?
Not bad. I'm a big fan of you and your dad. We me and my partner here. We kind of
Zach. Hey Zach.
How's it going?
Going good, going good.
Awesome. How can I help you guys out? The Wi-Fi cut out. Yo.
I tried to start the camera.
Oh, whatever. Probably clicked the wrong button. Oh no.
Tried. We have our cameras.
You tried. No big deal. What's up? How can I help you guys out?
Hey man, look, we got an odd story. We tint windows and we've been doing like a lot of commercial properties. So we've run into flippers who were like, hey, I got like 17 houses I want you to do. And because they say the cost of blinds are going up. So we're like, okay, all right, this sounds good. But how do you have 17 houses? Well, this guy is a flipper and he came into it with a lot of capital. with another partner. So we've been looking into how to get into it. He told us, you know, hey, all you need is like 300K and then you'll be fine. I'm like, oh, well, you know, how do I get that? And wholesaling seems like it's a good way to start. All right. Now, the area that we're in is Virginia. We're in the Tidewater area right now. So there's a lot of military out here. We find a lot of benefits in that. But we've been trying to do list pulls because, like we said earlier, we're going to start tomorrow making a lot of cold calls. The only issue that we're having is like these government lists, they're outdated. So we've tried to do a couple of we did REI skip, pulled a few, but we realized that the most important thing for us right now is to try to find a titling company in this area first. And then talking to our contact who's already flipping, he told us he has lots of buyers. He said the buyers are in abundance right now. The biggest issue is just finding properties to get. So being that our business is predominantly mobile, we've been driving for dollars accidentally. So every time we go around and see something that with what we think is a code violation, tall grass, broken windows, even if we see a dumpster outside, we stop and talk to them. We're also looking into trying to pull like the fire department list. Something burnt down. We got a quote. We got a company who will do demos, and you know, just one of our customers from window tinting as well. But anyway, what I'm trying to get to is after we do figure out who we're going to work with as a titling company, and we do decide who our buyers are going to be, when you're going about reaching out to these companies or reaching out to these sellers, how do you know that the information that you're getting is up to date? Because I know people check on Zillow and Redfin quite often, but sometimes those numbers are dated by almost years. The market's changing right now. The economy's shifting again. Is that like something that you could use as a tool in order to speak to the sellers, telling them, hey, now's the time to sell? Or do you say
you're never going to convince the seller that the market's bad? They're going to have to realize it themselves, dude.
Yeah, they're usually really optimistic, right?
Yeah, until the news changes, the market changes, and then their estimate changes. You're going to have to wait. Sentiment with the sellers haven't hit as much. Some of them obviously have. But no, you're not going to go convince somebody that the market's worse than it should be. Okay, you're not. All right, you're going to have to wait for time to do it. And history doesn't repeat itself, but it rhymes. Mark Twain always says that, and it's going to do the same thing it did in 2007 or 8, where everyone thought their house was still worth $1 million till the news started reporting different things, and then their friends aren't selling for the house for $1 billion, and things change.
Yeah. It's definitely going to change now. So cold calling, you say don't cold call pre-foreclosures.
No, they get calls from loan sharks, mortgage companies, the bank, everyone. They're very hard to get a phone picked up. Now they'll answer texts. So yeah.
So smszach.com.
Yeah, you can use. There's a billion text blasting services to use. You can use whatever one you want. As long as they're TCPA compliant, I think you're fine.
Okay. Now I got another question about an EMD. Like, how often is that a part of the deal when you're trying to get a seller to sign? Is that something that you have to offer, or is it just more motivation for them?
I tell most people starting out do $100 earnest money deposit. You can do $1,000. Our team might do a $3,000 one, but for most people, $100 is all you really need.
But if you do offer an EMD to the seller, then you should definitely have an EMD with the buyer, correct?
Oh yeah, $2,000 or $3,000 minimum.
Minimum. All right, and that's something that you can just go ahead and square away with the titling company, right?
Yep. We're in Tidewater. Are we talking like Hampton Roads?
Yeah,
Norfolk?
definitely.
Like,
Yeah. Yep, all of it. Hampton, Norfolk, Virginia Beach, Chesapeake, Suffolk.
I'm gonna tell you a secret, and I'm gonna say it very quickly so no one on the stream hears, because we're the only people talking, right? You're in a killer market, man. You hit the jackpot. All right.
Aha! Thank you, sir.
Well, dude, I did the top 25 markets, and I think that was 3 or 4. You have so many turnover and you have so many military people. You got so much industry associated with it. Dude, it's great.
Good. Open for
Dude,
JVs.
It's amazing.
Yeah, definitely open for JVs, man. Hey, look, I really appreciate what you're doing. I know a lot of other people do as well. You know, keep following your channel. Keep getting your notifications. I'm hitting the like button. Subscribe to everything that I could, man.
It, bro.
Yeah, of course, bro. You know, you're really doing a good thing. And
I didn't answer your question. Finding the title company.
Yeah, where is it? Which
Facebook.
title company is it?
Go to Facebook.
Uh-huh.
Find where people are saying this is a good wholesaling title company and then use them. There's a lot of wholesalers there, but there's a ton of deals. So don't get upset over that.
Okay.
And then usually the predominant one, they're going to like 3 or 4 predominant title companies.
Yeah. I used your Facebook hack with the @Gmail. That thing worked, bro.
Dude.
Real good call. Real good.
It works for me for a year or two and I don't tell anyone about it. And then I'm like, all right, I kind of milk this thing. Here you go, guys. And then have fun. I have like 3 or 4 of those right now. I don't want to talk about, but I'll probably give them away in a couple of years. I want to milk it for my company first and just test it out. But yeah, I'm always coming up with crazy stuff. But yeah, go to Facebook groups. Look, just you go to the Hamptons Road, like whatever area, and then just search title. And then there's going to be 5 wholesaling posts this month. What's a good wholesaling title company for this? And then you're going to see them there. Oh, use Omega Title or whatever. That's how you're going to find it.
Excellent, man. Hey, look, I really appreciate it, man. Hey, I'm glad you're safe through that storm.
Dude,
we're in
a hurricane. There's nothing that's going to stop me, all right?
As long as the phone's
working. Man as they come, dude.
There you go, bro. There you go.
Dude, hurricane days were my snow days as a kid, all right? I enjoyed it.
Oh, man.
All right, man. It ain't nothing.
Oh, yeah. Well, hey, we got to worry about flooding up here because Norfolk sinking.
That's big. I appreciate it, man. Let me know if you guys need any help. I'm always here to help. But yeah, I appreciate it, dude, guys.
Shall do, bro. Take it easy, man.
Take it easy. Boom! Yeah, Facebook hack. Where do you get the Facebook hack? Go to freewholesaling.com. Free real estate wholesaling course. So guys, if you got any value from this video, do me a huge favor. Make sure you hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Comment below your questions, and I'll guys help you out. Go to freewholesaling.com, and we'll help you guys out. Appreciate it, guys. This is Zach Ginn signing out. See you guys soon. Thanks.